Hi guys and welcome to Thruzone.com. This is Mohit Soni. What is in front of you is the Mahindra Scorpio Classic. Yes, we've told you on our website that the Scorpio Classic will come, and it has finally come. We don't have the prices yet because this is not the launch. This is the very first look at the Scorpio Classic, and what we can see is that Mahindra has made some changes on the inside and outside. This is basically going to be for the off-road fans, for the enthusiasts, for the Scorpio lovers, to make sure that the original design stays alive with bare minimum changes. Of course, this is a more raw design, better design, better design to some people. While we really appreciate both cars, the Scorpio Classic as well as the new Scorpio N, but this has a fan base. This has a space in the bureaucratic and government areas. It has a space within the tier 2, tier 3 cities. So that's the reason why Mahindra is keeping it alive, and for a very good reason, because the sales, the customer base, they can see the sales. So they have made sure that the car is has to come back with minimum changes with the new Mahindra approach, which has seen a lot of other changes on the inside and outside. So let's discuss with the design. The headlamps remain the same, but there is a new bumper at the front which gets a new LED DRL here. That's the new Twin Peaks logo along with the 6 slat. Earlier there was a different sort of way of doing the grille. The lower part of the bumper also looks really nice. Somehow it still reminds me of the original Scorpio Classic in the way the front end bumper is looking, because the bumper is not flat, it's in your, it's almost in your face. So that's really nice. These 17-inch alloy wheels look small on this car because the well wheel gap is very high. Let me show you on a brighter color here. The alloy wheels do look really nice, but with the design they look a bit more modern, while the design looks a bit more retro. I can't believe I'm saying retro for a car which is on sale right now. That's the hood scoop. It retains the washer on that. I think they should have modernized by putting it up there. And that's a very good look at the side of this black Scorpio. You're going to see this with a lot of politicians and security forces. And let me just quickly go inside and tell you the minimum changes on this car. That's the interior with the new with the same old instrument cluster, and that is the screen right there. And these are the buttons here, the Scorpio badging over there, the chair like seats with armrest, manual handbrake, 6-speed gearbox, the same vents, the same dashboard, decent quality but very solid. Seats are of course manual. It's going to be a bit more bare bones because these are two variants, which is a base variant and a top end variant, and these are the captain seats variant, along with there's a bench at the back, while that variant over there has jump seats at the back and a bench in between. I'll show you. That's the AC vents. Cabin is really airy, and with the new bait scheme. There are two caps on each side. One is for the AdBlue and one is for the fuel, of course. Classic badging, S11 micro hybrid start stop system, it has it. Wiper with for defogger. The space you have with the seat up, you can just pull this seat down immediately. There's a seat belt here as well, mounted on the top, which is always a welcome move. The tow hook is here. Again, a very good look at the car from the side angle. This is the new addition along with the old tail lamps. The new version Classic also gets this sort of vertical thing, which is a hit or a miss, however you like it. Most of you don't, but some people will really appreciate this design. And a look from here, how the seats are foldable with this just lever here, and there you go. Space is the same. This car really well. It's been on sale, but these are the changes. Let me just show you the new logo with the reversing camera here, and I also want to show you the new steering wheel with the piano black finish and the new logo here as well. No sunroof, of course. This variant never really got it. It's still not getting it. That is also reserved for the Scorpio N. That's how the jump seats look like. You're really familiar with it. That's the red color car. with the tail lamps on. So the Scorpio Classic continues to be powered by a 2-liter motor which makes 130 bhp. The lower variants made 120, but the top end made 140. Now Mahindra is just going with a single tune of the engine, which is a 130 ps 300 newton meter torque engine with a 6-speed manual. No automatic, no 4x4, no petrol, no petrol. And what do we think of the Scorpio Classic? Well, Mahindra has done a great job doing the refreshing part. They've also changed the suspension on it. Of course, we've not driven it, so we don't know. But Mahindra has told that they've made the changes to a rear suspension. There's a new damper setup altogether, which is a surprisingly big move to make sure that it stays relevant for a very longer time. And you've got disc brakes at the front, drum brakes at the back, which continues with the setup with the Scorpio, and of course is very different from the chassis, suspension, brakes and steering. We might be driving it soon post the launch, which will happen in the next 10 to 12 days, where we'll also get to know the pricing. Like I said in the beginning, we don't have the pricing yet, but this is what the Scorpio Classic is all about. These are the changes. There are 2 variants on offer. There's one engine, no 4x4, and Mahindra says that there's no 4x4, but when they make it available, a good amount of people come in. After that they don't. So keeping 4x4 for a very limited period of time, or keeping it on while nobody else is buying, also doesn't help them really well. So I think that's it. This is going to continue in the government sector, in the bureaucratic sector, in the sector where armed forces, private security and everybody, all of those still appreciate this car, and they will continue to buy it. And of course tier 2, tier 3 cities people also will buy it, but there are hardcore fans in metro cities as well, which will really find the appeal of the Scorpio Classic even better, because this is definitely going to be priced more attractively than the already impressively priced Scorpio N. And that should make the Scorpio Classic pretty much sell as good as the Scorpio N right now. Of course, not 1 lakh bookings in 24 hours, but it will do a good healthy number. It will get its own space in the sales chart, and we're definitely sure that it's going to do really well, because it is a very promising car. We'll drive it because we've not driven the old Scorpio in a very long time, and this has changes, so we are very keen on driving it. I hope Mahindra lets us drive it very soon after the launch. Can't wait to do that. We'll put up the pricing on our website when it comes 10 days later. We'll try to put it on the YouTube channel as well, so follow us on our social media and website for everyday updates. And thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like it, share it, subscribe to our channel, and again, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.